Oh man, that's a big one, whatever that is. Early morning summer fishing, y'all. Top water. Got it out of the brush. Got a decent largie on the Caperlan finesse squarebill there. Fish on the Crush 25. What is it? Oh, sweet. Is that a smallmouth? Got one, boys. Let's see what it is. What did we get on the buzzbait? It's like a white. Got some early morning fishing going on today, guys. Oh man, his mouth is full of shad. Let's stay on these topwater fish while we got them. HH Customs Cyclops micro buzzbait. Oh man, that's a big one, whatever that is. That is a big one. Is that a hybrid maybe? Or a big white? I think that might be a little hybrid, guys. Just pummeled it. Pummeled that buzzbait. No, that's just a decent sized white bass, guys. That's not a hybrid. We're still not gonna be picky this morning. Early morning summer fishing, y'all. Top water. Got him. Got it. Feels like another decent one. That buzzbait bite, man, that's fun. This water's pretty clear today. We might be able to get on some finesse swim bait stuff today as well. It's gonna be really hot per usual in August here, and it's gonna be fairly calm. So needed to get out here early, take advantage of some low light fishing, guys. Got the Cyclops, got the eye on the bottom. Got a little white bass action this morning. It's on 15-pound braid on a Sioux Fox hunting rod and a Sioux Legend. That rod's 7.3, so I can cast it out there pretty far. Yeah, right on top of one. That's a largie. Wow. He did not even let that thing get in the water. Oh, that's a spot. It's a cool looking spot. Got really bright lateral line on him. Killed the buzzbait as soon as it hit the water. Dude, and I'm seeing something that I haven't seen at this lake in at least 2 years. Grass that has started to grow up, even though it's like 10 to 12 feet low. Grass. It is so crucial here to have grass. When the crankbait bite was out of its mind here, there was submerged grass, and I'm seeing some sprouting back up, so that is awesome. There's another victim to the buzzbait this morning, guys. Little spotted bass. Look at that. That's some clear water from North Texas. Fish. That's a good fish, guys, whatever that is. That is a good fish on the crankbait. It's acting like a big bass. Oh, son of a gun. Well, back to my old ways on the lakes, guys. Back to my old ways on the lakes. Jared, this one's gonna be for you, buddy. I'm bringing out, there he goes, now he's floating. Oh man, I had a 6-pounder off the bat this morning. Oh, it was a big drum. Y'all saw him, but got the 25 MD rolling through here. I kind of combed through with the top water, through a little underspin a bit. I'm gonna see if I left any fish behind with the crankbait, and then we're gonna peel out and go to the next spot. Not bad for the first spot, but still haven't got on a big green one yet. So the goal is to at least catch a few keeper size largies today. Super hot, August, you know the drill per usual. Summer fishing in North Texas, but let's see if we can get on some good fish today. Got it out of the brush. Heck yeah. Got that bass out of the brush. He was rubbing me all up on a branch. I was real quiet there because I didn't want to get too excited just to have him break me off, but there we go, guys. First largie of the morning in the buckbrush. So that buckbrush you saw me fishing's in like 5 feet of water. And I actually saw like a stick kind of going back and forth. So my second cast, I put it fairly close to that. And got a decent largie on the Caperlan finesse squarebill there in a bluegill pattern. I'm definitely gonna have to retie because he had me hung on a stick for a long time. It was mostly just right down there by the line tie and it hung on. That's awesome. First bass to go on my new measuring mat. Definitely not a giant, but like you guys know, I am not picky. He is 14.5. First largie of the morning. Fish. Fish. Boys. On the Crush 25. What is it? Oh, sweet. Is that a smallmouth? Oh, I got a smallmouth, guys. That's awesome. I got a smallmouth bass on Lake Bridgeport. Heck yeah. That is so cool. I haven't caught a smallmouth here in like 2 years. I got one on this shaded bank on the Crush 25 MD. Y'all, this is definitely not a big smallmouth, but it's something I did not expect to catch at all. So I'm really happy about that catch on the crappie colored 6-cents Crush 25 MD. Little 1/4 ounce medium diving crankbait. Just paralleling a steep rocky bank in the shade. Throwing it on 6-pound Sunline FC Sniper, my Sioux Dragon, and a Sioux Darkwool. By no means a giant. He's only 13.5 inches, but that is a Texas smallmouth. That is so cool. I had no expectation to catch a smallmouth today. Let's let this little guy go and see if there's any more along this steep rocky bank, guys. Whoa. Oh, didn't even know I had a fish on, y'all. Just speared a little bluegill with the 25 MD. Somehow he ate it. It always amazes me when bluegills get the hook like that. Y'all, I haven't had a bite in a long time, probably since like around 9 o'clock, and it is 10:45 right now. So I came over to one of my most confident spots, got a little bit of wind on it, throw some moving baits, try desperately to at least get a couple more bass in the boat. And if we can't do it, I guess we'll just head and find some calm water and shade and just drag a worm around, or a jig, or a Ned rig. I don't know, we'll see. Well, from about 6:50 to 9 a.m., I'd say it was decent. And then from about 9 a.m. to 12:15, it was absolutely terrible. And I just kind of wanted to let you guys in on what has been the lake struggle for me, you know, here in the months of July and the beginning of August right now. I did have some pretty fun catches today, and that smallmouth was probably the highlight of my trip. I had no expectations to catch a smallmouth today, but that was pretty fun. But I grinded my ever-loving butt off from 9 to 12. I literally tried almost everything. I was throwing Ned rigs for a while, guys, and you got to twist my arm pretty dang hard to throw a Ned rig, and I had one spotted bass about that long run off with it as I was reeling it into the boat, and that was it. I'm telling you, I was more or less just casting these last 3 hours, so it was a really big butt kicking. But that's kind of been the deal for me the last like solid month on the lakes, guys, and that's why you've been seeing me out on the river and in the creek so much. Is it's just been super tough for me out here. But nonetheless, I still keep putting the time in. I still keep taking my butt kickings, but one of these days they're gonna turn back on and we're gonna have some good trips on the lake again, but those days are hopefully in the near future. But until then, don't forget the small baits, big fish measuring mats are now available. And if you want one, send a message to my Gmail account, which is linked in the description above, and just let me know what your address is, and we'll get going with like payments and shipping it out to you. But other than that one, if you appreciated this video and you appreciate the struggle, please leave a like for me. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Talk with me down in the comments below about how summer fishing's been for you. Please share this with a finesse-loving friend if you could. Help me grow my channel. But until the next one, y'all take her easy, and we'll catch you on the next one. That is a Texas smallmouth. That is so cool. I had no expectation to catch a smallmouth today. Let's let this little guy go and see if there's any more along this steep rocky bank, guys.